Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about The Hangover. And this movie is directed by Todd Phillips and came out in 2009. And I've seen this movie 3 times in my life. The first time I watched it, I watched the unrated cut. And at the time, I thought it was a fun, enjoyable experience. And the second time I watched it, it was the theatrical cut, I believe, and it was a little less enjoyable for me. It's like, okay, I've seen this again, and we've been here before, and I didn't really get anything out of it. And this time watching it, I got nothing out of it. It seems that every time I watch this movie, I get less and less out of it, and not really off to a great start, but there were some things that I liked. I did like Bradley Cooper in this movie. I thought he was one of the best parts of the movie, and his character is kind of fun to watch, and he's not incredibly annoying like everyone else. Ed Helms, he kind of rode the line between being annoying and like tolerable. Zach Galifianakis, he was just annoying, and I just couldn't stand his character. And I get that the whole joke is that his character is supposed to be an idiot, but it can only go on for so long before the character becomes annoying for me, and he got pretty annoying pretty quickly. I didn't really find any of the characters likable, and I didn't really find the movie all that funny. I laughed a few times, but even that wasn't really enough to make the movie good to me, and for a decent amount, I was just waiting for like something funny to happen, and since I already knew the beats of the movie, it just wasn't funny to me anymore. And the movie is really relying on it being shocking in terms of what kind of information is being revealed, how are we going to get out of this situation, and because it's relying on that first viewing so much, it kind of ruins multiple viewings for me, because after you see it once, there's no more surprises really, and there's not really anything else to pick up on, and it's one of those movies where you watch it once and you're done with it. And that was this movie to me. I laughed a couple times, but that's it. My favorite scenes in the movie would be the opening scene. I thought that was a very clever way to get you into what kind of story we were going to have, and I thought it was like a perfect idea, and in any other movie I would find that to be really annoying, but in this movie it kind of serves a purpose, and it was executed fairly well, and it's not a terrible looking movie. It's not poorly shot in every scene, and that's one thing that I was happy about. And I liked the very last 10 minutes of the movie. I thought that was fun, but the rest, everything in between, it's just been there, done that. It's not special to me anymore, and I kind of wanted this to be over, and there were some parts that were kind of cringeworthy to me. In the unrated version, I only really remember one thing that they added into the movie, and I'm not going to say what it is, but from memory it was pretty funny. If you were to watch this movie and you're a fan of it already, then I guess watch the unrated cut, because I think it's slightly better than the theatrical, simply because what they added in was good. And that's all I have to say about it. And I don't really remember much else in terms of the difference between the two. I believe it's mostly the same. I was never really bored while watching this movie, and that's one positive I can say about it, is that despite it not being very funny to me, I wasn't really bored by it, and it was very cartoonish. None of the characters talked like real people, and that's kind of intentional, and it made sense within the story, especially the tone of the movie, because with a comedy, things don't really have to make sense. And that's kind of the goal of the movie. It wasn't really trying to make complete sense by the end of the day, and it was just trying to have you entertained by this crazy situation that our characters are in. And there isn't really much else to the movie. It's just fine, okay, and that's all I really get out of it. And if you've never seen this movie, if it looks interesting to you, check it out. If it doesn't look interesting to you, then don't check it out. And it's as simple as that. It's not as bad as the average comedy film that comes out like in theaters every day, but it's just nothing special to me, and I'm never going to watch it again. And with all that being said, I'm going to give The Hangover a 5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of The Hangover, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Assassin's Creed. This slipcover just has Deadpool on it. I don't even remember where this was from. I think it was from Walmart, where they would just have a bunch of slipcovers with Deadpool on it, but this is the actual cover. So, never seen this movie before. From what I've heard, it's not great, but you never know, it could be funny bad. So, look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.